Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of My Chaotic Budget. My name is Sandra, and on my channel I share with you guys everything budget related when it comes to mine and my husband's paychecks. And if this is content that you like, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so that way you can be notified of every time that I am creating a new video. All right, I am going to go ahead and share with you all my budget with me for mine and my husband's paycheck for December 19th and the 20th. So this is one of those times when I get paid and my husband gets paid at the same time. So we are going to go ahead and look into this. Now, it might get a little messy, guys. Might get a little messy because I'm trying something new, and hopefully you all can let me know how you all feel about it. So as you know, when I do, oh yes, by the way, guys, look, I paid my tires off. It's paid in full. Celebrate. Look. Yay, the tires are paid. Debt taken down. Okay, all right. Yes, we can have a different kind of celebration later. But as you all know, whenever I do one of my budget with me's, I usually have everything written out like this in my original journal, which is not bad. This is how I was used to it since way when I started back in August of this year. Can see how things have changed a little bit. That I've gotten more categories, and of course we've gotten a little bit smarter about how we put things in their categories. Okay, but now we are trying something new. I do want to use my erincondren notebooks, and so because I want to use my erincondren notebooks, I have to make sure that I know how I want my grid spacing to be. And so I'm going to share it with you guys, what I've come up with so far. So of course, this is for paycheck date December 19th and 20th. So me and my husband, we are going to be bringing in $2,480 after paying all of our bills. And this is where things are going to get a little bit different with what I share with you all. So in the past, I didn't share any of my bills. But since I did give you guys a little bit of a debt confession, I wanted to make sure that you could see when these bills are due and in which pay period. So here are the bills that this pay period I have to take care of. I need to take care of the Affirm for $97. The tires, since they're paid off, is a snowball, so I will be putting this in the extra debt envelope of $40. Target is due $64. And this is something else that I haven't shared with you before, but I normally put an account buffer in the bank where I pay my bills from. So that way if there's any surprise charges, I'm covered. So that $100. So I will be making sure that I take out a total of $301 for those bills. So the $2,480 between me and my husband, we are taking out the $301 because these are priority bills, and we will be left with $2,179. So then that leads me to our top priorities over here. Okay, so as you all know, those of you who have been following me, those of you who are new, welcome. I'm glad you're here for the chaos. My top priorities are groceries, dining out, gas, and spending. And I've already gone ahead and I've budgeted for these categories. Since this is going to be the time when we are home, me and my girls were home. I'm home from work because I'm a teacher, and my girls are home because they go to school, and we will be home. So we need to have quite a bit of groceries to sustain ourselves. And we also need to have dining out just in case we get tired of being at home and we want to get out and we want to go eat somewhere. And so that is how much we're budgeting. $300 for groceries, $250 for dining out. Gas, of course, if we're driving around, $150, and any spending that we need to keep ourselves entertained or things that we need in the house, we would have $200 at our hands and at the ready for us. Okay, so that total then is $900. So we had $2,179 left. So after we take out the $900, that leaves our sinking funds with $1,279. Okay, this is where the layout is going to look different. So let me go ahead and move this up and zoom out a little bit. All right, here are the categories that we normally stuff for. So as you can see, I have the family binder because that is number 1. Then our second binder is our high priorities. And then we have our holiday binder. And then we have our savings binder. Now these categories will probably change throughout the year, but for right now, this is where we're at. So I've gone ahead and I've budgeted $20 for the kids, $100 for my husband, $50 for our pets. We have a cat, Bella, and a dog, Leon. So they're getting $50 for anything that they need. And then vacation is getting $50. Friends is getting $25. Date night and family fun night is going to get $20. So that total came out to $265. And we took it out from here. So we had $1,014 left over. Then we jumped over to the high priority. And that is Eva. She's getting $180. Car is getting $42. The house is getting $40. Clothing is getting $40. Medical is getting $30. And our extra debt, which we normally give $25 each paycheck, since we have a double check, we're doubling that up here. So all of these numbers are pretty much doubled based on what I would have put in on a single paycheck. So extra debt is getting $50. That total came out to $382. So we subtract that from the $1,014. We're left with $632. Then we look at our holiday binder. And for the New Year's, we are going to be fully funded once we add $20. Birthday is going to have $50. Turkey, which is Thanksgiving for 2024, we're going to start saving up for it. And we're going to put $13. Christmas, we're starting to save for 2024, and that's going to get $62. A new envelope that I'm going to add, but I had not budgeted for just yet, is for holidays and gifts. So other holidays, so like Valentine's Day is coming up, or our anniversary, or 4th of July, whatever it is that we need to start saving up for, we'll just start putting it in this envelope and put it as a collective. So this total then came out to $145. So we subtract that from the $632 and we're left with $487. Then that takes us to our savings binder. And we are going to start filling this bad boy up because I really want to approach our emergency 1K. I want to hit that 1,000 in 2024. And I also, once we hit the 500, I want to start putting $100 in the savings. I'd like to keep $500 of cash on us because sometimes when emergencies happen, you need to have cash. And by the time you get money from your bank account transferred and all this other stuff, especially if it's a high yield savings account, it can be very difficult to get that money in time. So as we hit the 500, then I'm going to start putting in money into the 1K savings, and I'm going to do that digitally. And then yearly fees, this is for subscriptions that hit us once a year. This is like our not our Costco, we don't have Costco, we have Sam's, and also for like our McAfee for our virus protection, other little yearly fees. And so we have to start saving for that, and so put $50 in for that. For challenges, this is our 100 envelope challenge, and I already set aside that I'm going to put $140 in our savings envelopes, and then that leaves us with a total of $480. So we subtracted from $487. That leaves us with $7, which will go into my miscellaneous envelope. And then of course, whatever we get in rollover will also go into our challenges. I may put some in gifts over here. I might do some scratch offs. I might start saving for Valentine's. The possibilities are endless, but I'm just glad that 2024 is just around the corner and we're already starting in a really good place. And so I hope the same for you all. I know this may seem a little bit different than what we had been doing before. I mean, in the past, this was our setup. And I feel like it's time for me to grow up a little bit and have more of a budget type setup. So hopefully this will start making more sense. And then I can start categorizing things as they get paid off and as we start building up more. I do want things to be a little bit more organized. That was one of my goals. And so hopefully this will help me be organized. All right, guys, that's all that I have. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If this is content that you like, remember to subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow, and hopefully I can entertain you with the chaos that comes with my budget, mine and my husband's paychecks. And you know what? I just feel very happy and blessed to be a part of this community. So I will be talking to you guys later. I hope you all have a wonderful and enjoyable holiday with your family. All right, guys, I gotta go. Bye.